In this video, I hope to talk to you about feeling lost. So, let me ask you a question first. Do you consider yourself a lost person? Of course, the answer lies within you. If you don't say it, no one will ever know. Lost. When we talk about feeling lost, we first need to start with its definition. From a formal perspective, feeling lost is a psychological state. It refers to the uncertainty, doubt, and even anxiety one experiences when facing choices about the future or their current situation. People who feel lost often struggle to judge their direction clearly or make appropriate decisions. This state is usually accompanied by doubts about self-worth, goals, and the future, leading to feelings of confusion, helplessness, and unease. But to be honest, as a friend, I prefer to describe being lost in a more relatable and straightforward way. To me, feeling lost is like standing in a dense fog. You know you need to keep moving forward, but you can't see the road ahead. You try hard to find a clear direction, but no matter how much effort you put in, it seems futile. So you start doubting. Am I on the wrong path? Where exactly should I go? Is my life just going to be like this? For example, maybe you're a student at a certain stage of schooling, about to graduate from middle school, high school, or university. The people around you seem to have found their paths. Some got into prestigious high schools, some entered top universities, some successfully pursued further studies, some landed great jobs, and some are striving to start businesses. But you're still unsure about what suits you or what you should do. Watching others' social media posts, hearing about their success stories, you feel even more anxious and increasingly uncertain about your place in the world. Or maybe you've been working for a few years. You have a stable income and a steady life, yet you always feel like something is missing. You begin to question your choices, but you don't know how to change your current situation. You can't help but ask yourself, is this really the life I want for the rest of my days? You see, this is what being lost really looks like. So why do we feel lost? Objectively speaking, our sense of being lost often stems from three main aspects: uncertainty about the future, a vague sense of self-awareness, and the conflict between external pressures and internal desires. Everyone, especially young people in their growth phase, faces various choices regarding their future: what major to study, what industry to work in, what kind of lifestyle to pursue. This uncertainty about the future is like a thick fog that naturally makes us uneasy. Imagine a student, whether in middle or high school, who spends their days buried in books but has no idea what they truly want. When asked, what do you want to do in the future? Their mind goes blank, leading to anxiety and self-doubt. What am I even working hard for? What makes it even more confusing is that, during adolescence, we often don't understand ourselves deeply enough. Others may tell you, you're suited to be a doctor, or you're too introverted to be a host. And so, we silently internalize these voices, gradually losing our true selves. Have you ever experienced this? You want to do what you love, but you fear your family and friends won't approve. So you suppress your passion and get lost in their expectations. On top of that, the fast-paced nature of today's world makes everyone live in a constant state of anxiety. Open your phone, and you see people's carefully curated, seemingly perfect lives on social media. At home, your parents talk about how a colleague's genius child got into a top university or how the neighbor's kid landed a prestigious job. It feels like everyone is living their ideal lives. Everyone except you. You look down at yourself and feel like you're stagnating. And that inner voice sighs, why am I the only one who doesn't know where I'm going? But being lost isn't just for the young. Adults experience career confusion and emotional struggles. A friend of mine once vented to me about how he was scrolling through job listings at 3 a.m. His fingers mechanically swiped up and down, and suddenly, he noticed that every job required a clear career plan. He laughed bitterly, thinking, if I had a clear plan, Would I even be scrolling through job apps at 3 a.m.? Feeling lost might be the career bottleneck after 30. You've worked hard for years but haven't achieved the success you expected. You start doubting, did I choose the wrong path? Or maybe you've encountered setbacks in relationships. You watch someone who was once close to you drift away, yet you feel powerless to do anything about it, afraid to face the possibility of starting over. Everyone experiences being lost at some point. It's like a road we must travel in life. But being lost is not scary. What's scary is stopping because we fear being lost. We need to struggle through and explore our inner world to find our own guiding light. As the saying goes, it is precisely because we feel lost that we must work harder to seek the light. How do we overcome this feeling of being lost? First, we must acknowledge that being lost is not a mistake. It's not something to be feared. Feeling lost means your mind is becoming unclear, and you've lost your ability to think clearly. To break free, we must return to the root of thinking. Language. Check your daily vocabulary. Have your expressions become limited? If all you can say in response to something great is cool or awesome, and all you can say when something goes wrong is I'm doomed, then your language has become impoverished. And if your language is limited, isn't it possible that your thinking has become blurred too? Language defines the boundaries of thought. If we lose the ability to express ourselves precisely, we also lose the ability to perceive the world clearly. So, one way to combat feeling lost is to restore our ability to think in structured language. Avoid relying on internet slang and fragmented expressions. Start reading serious literature, biographies, even classical works. Expanding your vocabulary through high-quality input will help you regain the ability to articulate your thoughts clearly. Once you can better describe your dilemmas and desires, you will already have a clearer understanding of your future. After restoring clear language and thinking, have an honest conversation with yourself. Ask, what are my strengths? What are my weaknesses? Strip away external influences, societal expectations, and rigid beliefs. Only by clearing away mental noise can you truly see yourself. Once you understand yourself, analyze your environment and potential opportunities. Try listing all the possible paths you can take: career, personal growth, relationships, hobbies, and examine which ones fit you best and which ones you must let go of. Most importantly, ask yourself, who do I truly want to become? Not who others want me to be. And finally, take action. Set small goals, read a few pages daily, write an article weekly, learn a new skill each month. Reflect regularly. Growth and progress will bring a real sense of achievement. Remember, the key to overcoming being lost is taking action. The more you act, the clearer things become. Keep moving and the fog will gradually lift.